Alright, let's walk. Pinfish for the bait today, boys and girls. We are locked up, correct? Yeah, boy. This helps keep my location hidden. Oh no, my bait bucket's all up front. Well, they were live. Let's hope they're still live. Alrighty. Well, let's tie that bad boy on at least. Good morning to my one person in. What up, Dirty? Good morning, my man. Live pins on the docks today, dude. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but we kept them running for a while, so let's hope that things are still pretty lively. Let me straighten this out, get you guys in the right spot. Alrighty, today we are using the Stratic. We're using the Bull Bay carbine, medium heavy. We've got a BKK 1/0 because they're not big pins, they're little tiny pins, man. They're perfect, dude. Check these pins out, Dirty. Perfect size, dude. Yeah, I'm hoping, dude. Let's hope. I'll even take small ones. I don't care as long as they actually eat. We know I'm not picky. I'm a not picky fisherman. I just like to catch fish. I still got to give that a try, though. I still haven't been back to try that fresh water. I'll get back out there again eventually. Yeah, they look good, man. The pins are healthy. I fed them all the rest of the bait that I had on Sunday. And came back out there. They're all healthy, sitting in the bottom. They ate all the bait, so we're good to go. I gave them like 6 big shrimp, man. The water's kind of clear today. It's looking fairly clear. I am running a 40-pound main or 20-pound main line, but I'm running 40-pound leader. I got the 40-pound blue Seagar. Stuff's nice, man. I like it. Takes the pilings a lot better than the other stuff. But I brought 30 in case it happens to be too big. But I think the 40 might actually slide in here. It kind of looks dirty. But I am in here alone today. Nobody else around. And it's quiet, dude. Well, except for my big mouth. Oh, man, it's nice today. I like it out here. Oh, there's some fish. Saw our first signs of some fish movement. I've seen a couple further out there. It looks like some mullet might be playing between the two docks. Someone else trying to come fish here. Or did he pull out? Oh, he went to the stop sign. He's leaving. Sweet, I don't have anybody here still. I thought for a second, I saw him come in, he saw my truck. He drove to the other end, and I was like, oh, I guess we'll meet in the middle. And I just saw him again, so he didn't like the looks of it. I don't know, but there's a fish in here. There's good fish in here, but he had a whole beach cart and everything. Oh yeah, this 40's gonna work in here. It's dirty. I'm only able to see my legs because they're kind of fluorescent. Anyway, let's see. Anybody else coming in dirty? All right, Jackson. Good morning, sir. Morning, Jackson. Throwing pinfish today, guys. Something I haven't done on this channel yet is throw live bait aside from shrimp. So let's see what happens. You end up sitting a lot longer. That's all I know. You sit in the place a lot longer. But we're going to use them just like I did with shrimp. I'm going to go around popping them in and out of docks and see what happens, man. We must be hanging out with a bunch of mullet at the moment. A bunch of big ones too, because there's a big tails. Huh, definitely mullet in here. Let me go ahead and put one of these little guys on and see how it goes. Like I said, 1/0 BKK. Tied in a loop knot. Come here, dude. And all right, first bait of the day is small. Let's take a look to see if it's a pinfish or one of the little mohara. It's a pin. It's a baby pin. A little pin right there. I like to stick. Ouch. This is the problem with pinfish, man. Those suckers are sharp. All right, should I just do the mouth hook? Let me do the mouth hook. I'm going to hook him in the mouth today. I'm trying not to hit his brain because he's tiny. Perfect, right out his plate, and he's still very, very lively. So here we go, guys. Pinfish set up, perfect little bait. That is going to hit. Something's going to eat that. As long as we can keep that sucker alive, or something's going to eat it. I do foresee this thing getting eaten today. Maxim Sutton, Maxim Sutton, I think. I don't know. More common. Welcome in and thank you very much. They seem to be pretty common around here. I am in Florida and it seems to be quite common. And this is our really nice sunrise today. Looks like we're going to get into some clouds, which is not a bad thing always. It's not always a bad thing. See, once these things get up into the docks, this is where this is going to shine. We're going to shine on these docks today, guys. We got something different. I saw a big one by the dock yesterday, man. A 40 incher come up with a dock on there. I was running a top water and he was interested until he saw me. Once he saw me, he was no longer interested in my top water. Imagine that. We are here at the first dock, guys. So let's see how this works out today. Man, I'll tell you what, it'd be really cool to catch something big today. And there is that possibility now. I do have lures in case we end up striking out all day. I'll throw in some lures. I almost want to change it to the top, from top messages to the all messages, but every time I do that, I lose it. So I'm just going to leave it right where it is, man. Every time I do it, I lose it. You got a lot of plethora of animals out here today. You got a little blue herring. He's in there scoring. And then you got the white egret, I believe they call that. And then over on the bush, we got a little bunny, but you're going to have a real hard time seeing him because he's right in front of the bush hanging out in the rocks. He's eating, but he blends in with that bush pretty good. Or actually the bottom side of that. I guess it's actually the bottom side of that palm tree. It's quiet out here, guys. Except for me. I'm about to clock and you're fishing. Yeah, so I went on vacation. I got some jobs coming up that's about to require a whole lot of my time, and I've been trying to go on vacation for the last 3 months. And so finally, the other job was postponed at least a week. I was like, yes, I'm taking my vacation, man. So I didn't actually go anywhere. I'm just hanging out at the house, but my wife and I may go do something. We didn't even go to where I wanted to go. We didn't even go to St. Augustine. This is what it is, man. I'm about to clock in and you're fishing. Yeah, buddy, vacation day number 1. Well, actually, I guess this is actually day number 2. I wonder how long they're gonna last. I always have great, I mean, they're pretty good bait, but in and out, in and out, in and out. I wonder if they're gonna last, how that's gonna work for this. Yeah, man, finally, thank you very much. That was literally the weekend. I walked out there on Saturday or Sunday. No, Saturday. I walked out there Saturday. And, or was it? Yeah, it had to be Saturday. Because I told you guys about the gator, I think, on Sunday. Yeah, it had to be Saturday I saw. It was either Friday or Saturday. It wasn't that long ago. I went fishing this like the next day after I saw it, I want to say. Dang, hell yeah. An hour and 15, huh? Jackson gets to hang out for a little while. Nice. Yeah, that gator was weird, man. That was a trip. I was like, oh, great. There really is a gator by my house. I've heard about it, and I've seen videos, and I've never actually seen one, you know, like with my own 2 eyes. Can't say that now, though. That's for sure. Definitely can't say that now. I tried to catch the gator, to be honest. When I saw what it was, I was like, man, that looks like a little gator. I threw a topwater right at it. I almost pretty much hit it in the head. I was like, damn, I guess it's not real. It didn't even move. And he like slowly put his head underwater and then disappeared for a second. I was like, holy crap, that is either a croc or a little gator. And I believe it's a gator, but I'm not positive because I really didn't get a good look at it. But you see, he took his tail and everything completely out of the water, so I wasn't know what he was doing. It looked like it was trying to do an aggressive move, but who knows? Bryant, welcome in. I'm not really sure what's all going to eat these pinfish. I know at the inlet, all kinds of shit would eat it, but here, pretty sure snook will smoke it. I imagine a large enough red will eat it in a second. I'm not sure about the trout. I don't think I've ever used that to catch trout. I've always used popping corks or top water or something. They seem to be really active on that stuff, but I've never caught them on pins. Later on, Fo, man. Have a great day, buddy. Yes, it is, Bryant. It is beautiful. Oh, told you, guys. Told you, big fish. Oh, he broke me off, guys. Told you, big fish today. Holy shit, guys. He broke me already. That was a monster fish, guys, just so you guys know. That was massive fish. Holy shit. That was going to be an interesting start to the day. Woo, that was fast, buddy. Oh, man. Did you see that, guys? That was so fast. He snatched that sucker up so quick. He wasn't playing with that at all. And the only reason that we even had a problem is because, look at this. He actually got to my main line on that piling. That was a big fish, dude. Whew, that fish was huge, dude. Tried to yank the pole out of my hand. And it definitely was a snook. I seen his tail. Holy crap, guys. That was a big fish. Well, it started. We gotta go tie on a leader right now. I've not caught many snook this early on. Whew, that was cool. Whoa, that was a fast start, man. We're going to go with the pinfish work really well. Snatch that sucker up so quick, man. So quick. Oh, no. We're going to kill you guys if I do that. Where can I put this? Let's go find a spot I can put this and stay in the water. All right. Well, 40-pound works, so we're going to keep 40 on there. And he already broke us once, so it's not like he's not going to be able to do it again, or another one will. Well, that was pretty sweet, guys. I'm not sure about you. He smacked that thing and took off so fast. Man, he hit that thing so hard this morning. That was a big fish, guys. Well, they're here. We know it now. We know it now. Big fish right off rip. I'm loving that, dude. That was sweet. That was a big tail, dude. When he came out of the water, dude, it was like probably the top half of my fingers was the tail, top of the tail. Big fish. Big fish right off rip. Let's get another one. Let's see if we can at least. He ate. Someone else will. Let's pull 40 out though. I don't really want to throw 30 again. 30. Let's pull that 40 out. Come on, buddy. You're in here. I know you are. Where are you at? Nope, wrong side. Man, he snatched that sucker so hard, so fast. I didn't have a chance, dude. I didn't have a chance. Heck yeah, that's a nice way to start the day, huh? Go extra long on that, maybe. Maybe we'll keep one on. Wonder if Fo was still in here when that happened. Matthew, welcome in, sir. All right, so we got to tie a line back on because the one that took that bait was massive, dude. Massive. That was a big snook, man. I couldn't tell you how big because I didn't get a good look at it. But it sure as heck felt big. Let's get more of it. That's what we're here for. We're going to crank up that drag a little too. Cranked up that drag. Oh, there's your bunny, guys, right in front of that bush. Right there. Not no more. He went inside the bush, but. Now let's get back to that fish. All right, 10 quick wraps for an FG knot. It's a good, nice, round number. There we go. Now we're going to get this locked in. 2 and 3. All right, now you pull it tight. Nice and tight there. All right. Cut off your excess. Just going to cut that excess off. I've got this on a lot of my videos, guys. That's why I didn't break it down. Some of you guys have been here for a long time, so sure you've seen me do it a million times. Now let's check to see if I screwed it up because I cut that really close. I did not, so we're good there. Whew. Well, that was a pretty exciting start to the day. Wasn't sure how the pinfish were going to work, but now we know that they're going to work amazingly. All right, buddy. Uh-oh, don't you sit. Yeah, it's fine. We can do that. Ouch, I just pinched myself. All right, let's put that back. Come on, man, where the hell? Let's get back to the damn hooks. Here's those hooks, guys. SS doesn't stand for, it says super slide, but I thought it stood for stainless steel. It doesn't. I didn't want to leave stainless steel in anybody. I didn't really want to buy them until I realized that it doesn't mean stainless steel. Oh, I took two out, damn it. Hope this doesn't become a habit. Breaking off the whole time. All right, let's tie this now on and we get another friggin' pinfish going, because that was a quick break off, man. That was insane. All right, put my clippings in my pocket. Put them in a bag, put them in your pocket. Just try to take what you brought in with you, out with you. And if you can pick up somebody else's trash, I implore you to. Alrighty. I think we are finally able to move now, guys. Pretty sweet. Let's get one of these on here again. Actually, let's get this back to where it's comfortable in the back. A little big. All right, you'll work. You're a little big, but I guess you'll work. Oh, that's not coming back. You don't get a chance at them again. All right, let's try to do that somewhere else, because that's not going to be good. You only get one chance at them. They don't give you a second. All right, now we got scaled Mahara. A little bit different. I think that's what this is. It might not be. I'm not sure, but let me see if I can see the spot. Let me get this hook before I lose it again. Let me take a look again. It might be actually a pinfish. Looks like a baby pin. Little pin, guys, little pin. That's actually what we had on there last time, so let's run another one. All right, well, that took a while to get started again, but let's get back at it. Yeah, we're going to tighten that up majorly. Way more. Yeah, like that. Now we'll pull that sucker out of there. All right. Oh, hell yeah, your AC got fixed. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Morning, Terry. Good morning. $90 inside the house. Ouch, that sucks. All right, so we had a nice catch in there. Let's pop it up in here again. I mean, there's got to be a chance, right? I mean, he took that thing so hard the last time, guys. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. We got an outgoing tide at least. The bucket's moving. 90 degrees. That's like being outside. Nah, it's cool. Dude just told me to have a great day. They make good money, man. Everybody always wonders why the trash guys are always so excited. Like, they're picking up trash. That man is making great money doing that and probably having a pretty good day. He definitely seemed like he was having a great day. Yeah, yesterday was kind of hot. It was actually hot, but it was actually not here. Not here it wasn't. It was actually comfortable. I'm lying to you guys. It was nice. I went walking and everything. We did a 5-mile walk yesterday. Well, 4 3/4 because I couldn't get the last quarter in. We ran out of room, but almost 5 miles. And I think this afternoon, if it gets cloudy again, we're going back at it again. Hell yeah, Terry. They work out every day, buddy. That dude's like, every time they come up down my house. The ones in Jersey when I grew up in Jersey, they were a little nastier. They weren't so nice. I don't know why. They made good money there too, but since I moved here, bro, I don't know why. They just love their life. They love their job, I guess. I don't know. Dang, that freaking one. Well, if that was the only one, at least we got something heavy pulled on. Legs and upper body. Hell yeah. Oh, see, my sun never came out yesterday, man. It just stayed in the sun. It stayed in the clouds all day long, man. It's pretty good. I liked it. We got everything we had to do, all our running around done, so that was nice. Let's see if we can move up a little further. I can't believe that snook, man. I wish it at least would have hooked them. Got him out of the friggin' thing. Man, I can't believe how fast he hit that, though. Holy crap. they save it, Jim. They pay in scent blockers. I don't think they even care, man. It seems like these guys are like, whatever, man, get used to it. The money doesn't smell like that. Your Friday payday is nice. All right, well, we did see a big boy moving through here today, so we know they're here, and they're here this morning, so. Jeez, nice shuffle right down into a gigantic hole. That was a big stingray that was in that hole last night. Every time I shuffle and I slide down into one of them, bro, that is a absolute terrifying. If he's home and I'm on the back end, it could be a bad day. If he's home and he's in the front, he's probably just going to run away. Dang, that was a nice smoke. I think smoked that lure, dude, or that friggin' pinfish. That was awesome. Morning, Brandon. Survivor to believer, welcome in. Hell will be hotter. That's what they say. That's what they say, buddy. Yep, that was actually what I thought that was. Something took a swing at something in there. And as soon as they touched that barnacles, buddy, they broke. That was fast. 96 here with 95% humidity, huh? Ew. It's probably gonna be like that here too today, Terry. I'm hoping it's not, but I'm not hopeful. I'm not looking. It's not looking. I'm hopeful, but I'm not. It's not gonna happen. I was lucky to get the one I got. What is that? All right, something in the water there. Thank God we're shuffling. Shuffling, baby. Go ahead, baby. We shuffling, baby. All right, let's see what happens now. He's out in the deep. Oh, that sucks, Terry. No fishing or work. The fishing part sucks, but I'm sure you're happy about the work. Nobody actually wants to do work. Either he's running away from something, swimming to some kind of cover. He's moving the line, or something's going towards him. Yeah, those wasps can get you, man. We got one here that's so tiny, when it bites you, boy, when it hits you, holy crap, everything's swollen. Everything. That thing hit so hard and so fast, I had no chance. But work is my hobby. Oh, well, shoot, if you actually love work, then I guess it would suck for you. I used to love doing it. I used to be gung-ho to go to work all the time, and now I'm just like, God, it's just the same repetitive crap. There's got to be a different avenue in it. I haven't found yet, I guess. I don't know. You know, I think I'm going to have to put together a much harder, much more hardcore pole for throwing live bait like this. I have one. It's just sitting there. I just got to put it together. Lord Blanco, it's been a long time, man. How you been, bud? Good morning, Cindy. How you? $11 folks, 16 likes. Thank you, everybody. We already had a break off, and we are using live bait today. Something I don't normally use, to be honest. Actual fish. This is a pinfish. It's phenomenal bait around here. I imagine it's phenomenal bait in just about damn near anywhere that has it, but pinfish down here are great. A lot of things eat it. We found one this morning that really liked the one I threw in there early. He smashed it so hard, so fast, broke me off, so I already have one break off. Already got one down. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Very good. And how is Australia today? 9:45 at night. I've been seeing tarpon playing around in here, so I don't know. Maybe they'll eat this too. Yeah, 4,000. I got it all in that 1 year, man. That 1 year I met all you guys. That's the year I got them. But I've been starting to work this last year and everything. It's killing me. It's really hard to do this and that at the same time. So I stepped back quite a bit. I only get 1 day at this, but I'm on vacation right now. So my wife is working today. So we're going to go ahead and fish this morning. And then whatever my wife wants to do. I think today, we're going to boogie up possibly St. Augustine or Mount Dora, something cool, someplace I haven't really gone in a while. Mount Dora is neat if you guys have never gone there in Florida. It's a neat little old town. Come on, man. How much of this thing is sticking out of there? Doesn't even look like there's a lot. There's not. Huh. That's pretty cool. You guys got some pretty neat gold there, man. I've seen some pretty big pieces found on some of these YouTube channels, so I think it's pretty neat. I found one piece and now I'm going to find more. It's usually how it starts, isn't it? Well, at least that's how my drug habit started back in the day. I tried a little bit. Before I knew it, I had to have more. Yeah, for what I understand, you guys have a lot of gold over there. Some of it can be found right on top, from what I understand. I've seen some videos. You guys have like a quartz vein over there you guys look for? A quartz vein, and it's usually real close to that quartz vein. Yep, my first experience. What's in the bag? I'll try it. The next day. What's in your bag? Same thing that was in yours yesterday. 10 years later. Same thing in the bag that was in there yesterday. Never changed until I finally did. Thank God. Yeah, it got bad, man. Yeah, my wife hated doing drugs with me because it was like a marathon. It's not a sprint, man. This is going to be an all-night type deal. Tonight's going to be like 3 weeks long. Yeah, that's old days, man. Old days, buddy. Thank goodness. Come on, baby. I know you're in here. I just know you want one more good bite of one. I already had one bite. Come on, buddy. Give me another. Give me a big one. Another big one. Dirty called it this morning. That's cool, man. That is cool. I did see them look for those. I was the only ones I ever seen was looking for the quartz veins. And once they found that quartz vein, it was like, holy crap, I never seen bigger nuggets in my life. I didn't know if that was something that was real or if the guy was just throwing them in there, but it was super cool. I didn't know you can find it on top like that. You know, I'm starting to feel like I should have 40-pound main line and run 40 or 60-pound leader line as well when I'm doing this, because that 20-pound, as soon as it touched that barnacle, man, it just was done for, man. It was a decent sized fish. Damn it. Oh well. I'm over here crying about it. I'm over here crying about it and all. Are you still alive, dude? Are you? Yeah, barely, but you're good. Scrape the top layer of dirt and go for it. No kidding. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I bet that is good fun. Now your rivers today, you have a lot of crocs in your rivers down there, don't you? Good Lord, for some reason I did not do that FG knot very well because it won't go inside of my eyelets. I'm not sure that fish is doing so hot. We might be switching him out. I wanted the smaller ones anyway. Really, no friggin' crocs or anything. No nothing. That must be nice. That water's beautiful there. That's definitely a place I'm going to check out now. I'm going under. A bird just tried to poop on me, guys. Yeah, he wasn't doing too hot. He can disappear now. He's just laying on the bottom flat. The only thing that's going to eat him is probably going to be a hard-headed catfish or something along those lines. Well, I got you. I got you. Got you now, sucker. Alrighty. All right, fish, you can have your water back. I was getting kind of used to being someone you love. Platypus, man, that's super cool. I want to see one. North, south Wales. Wow, that was tough for me to say south. All right, tongue's not working today, so we're gonna go with it. New South Wales. Yeah, I figured sharks would be on all beaches. We get them down here too, unfortunately. Hell, I even get them in our river. I'm going under. Dock. Wait, no, that was just a bridge. Just some docks. That's all. You just gotta duck your head and go under them. They can't say or do anything about it. Life goes on. They sure can if you're going ahead and putting your hands on their stuff, though. It changes everything, unfortunately. And that looked like what I was looking for. Somebody to hear. I would love to get a big one right here. All the room in the world to fight them. Hardly anything to get in the way. Bull sharks, but it's dirty. You wouldn't even want to visit the area. Oh, wow. Forget it even exists, to be honest. Wow, it's that dirty, huh? Just taking my fish for a walk. Well, the sun's out, so the best part is now I get to use the docks again. That was the problem on Sunday, is that all the docks didn't matter. That's why all we got into was pretty much the only things we got into were sheephead and mangroves. Somebody to feel. Remember, this place right here has, from here on in, usually is the snook area. So it was kind of cool that we came on the one early. Now I'm hoping that's a sign. I'm not racist, but yeah, that's the area. Oh, buddy, that's hilarious. So what's the racism like there? I'm curious. Not that I'm trying to start shit or to dig things up, but I am curious. Obviously, we have a racism here. It's not as prevalent as everybody acts like it is, and it's changing everything, but it's here. So what is it that you guys racism there for? Is it Aboriginal, or is it Muslim, or what is it there that they have problems with? It seems here in America, everybody has problems with us being white. And I'm a white man, so that was a nice hit. That was a huge pop. Oh, it was way out there. Oh man, that was a big pop too. Isn't there a lagoon that they found a new type of sharks some years back? Still turning into ink. Oh, yeah, it's the same here. Take care of the day. That's what's going on here. A lot of the people hate the country, but take care of like all the systems, the free benefits. They want everything free, but then hate the country. It doesn't make sense to me, man. Hate the country, but then take everything that they have to offer. I get lost in a lot of that. Huh, I'm sorry that's going on there too, man. That sucks. Seems to be happening everywhere, though. Who are you walking, Jeff or Larry? I think that one's Larry. Taking my fish for a walk. Making my way downtown, walking my fish. My fish Larry. Wow. Holy crap. That's so sad that's happening in Australia. Wow. Well, they said that that's what their whole goal is, to populate the entire world. That's what I remember hearing. Control the entire world is what they're trying to do. Yeah, I get you. I was just curious how it was in other countries, because I obviously here in the U.S. we've got our own problems and a bunch of finger pointing and everything else. And I honestly don't get involved in a lot of it. It just doesn't make any sense for me to. For one, my one vote, it counts, but it doesn't, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It doesn't really change a whole lot. There's definitely bigger powers than me at work here. And what are you going to do to that? I ain't got that kind of money. I hope that wasn't the only shot we had at one. Easy, just retract your comments. Yeah, I'm definitely not a racist person. I'll tell you what, though, I don't know what exactly happened to my channel, but my channel used to get pretty good amount of coverage, and then it seems like it's died off. I don't know how. I don't get a lot of anything anymore. But I definitely don't fish like I used to, obviously. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's YouTube. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I just wanted it to be peaceful, man. I like my peace and I love my quiet. My wife and I are looking for houses, as everybody knows. And we did have a house online. We actually had one purchased almost. We were in the last leg of it. All we had to do is sign the deal. We found the house. We were going to just bite the bullet and live in a neighborhood, which is not something I want to do. I wanted at least like, you know, a half an acre or better. I'd love to have 5 acres is what I'd love to have. But we'll see if that ever comes out of fruition. If that ever comes to fruition, that'd be great. But, you know, I was going to buy a house, a 1/4 acre, which I didn't like the idea of. But I was willing to buy it because I liked the house. And it fell through because it turned out to be in a floodplain. And I'm like, I'm not buying anything that lives in a flood area. And I got to drive through flooded areas, and during storms, it means I'm going to guarantee myself be all the way around my house is wet, but not my house. Nah, I don't want to live in that. A lot of channels quieted down a lot. Oh yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I need to do that. Sebastian Martinson, welcome in. Sebastian Martinson. I used to hang out with a guy named Ben Martinson up there in Oregon. He's taking me to fish. He took me hunting a lot. Showed me some really good fishing spots. I did say hello, Sebastian. Yeah, it's different, man. Last year was nice, man. I was, sometimes I'd be out there fishing. It'd be 100 and some odd people in my room. And I was getting like 40 and sometimes 60. And the most I've ever gotten was like 160 friggin' subs in one day, in one fishing trip. Now you're lucky to get 2, maybe 5 or 6 is a really good day. You know what I mean? Now I was getting like 160 and it was a guaranteed 40 almost every day. Weird now. Hell yeah, Terry. That's where I did a lot of my hunting was in Oregon, though. Well, it was Washington, but same type of hunting and fishing. I did a lot of that in Washington. I lived in Washington. Used to go out of Ilwaco for salmon. Oh, man, come on, man. I just got out of that hole. I fell right back into it. To make it up. I made it 23 likes. Thank you very much, Sebastian. I appreciate it. Sky Lakes. Oh, man, I love when the elk herds push, man. Thank you very much, Sebastian. I appreciate that. Norm, you're going to have to wait until I'm out of the water, dude. I'll call you back. It looks really good today, man. Lord, I had a monster smoke one of my fish. So I'm actually doing something I normally do not fish with. I usually fish with shrimp, and then I go offshore and I'll bring my other baits and stuff like that. But today, I happen to be... What is going on here? Why do you keep getting caught up? That's weird. Today, I happen to be fishing with pinfish. This is a bait fish here that lives in a lot of these... like a lot of the grass flats and whatnot, they're inside of those. But we don't have a lot of grass flats. But I found some when I was at the inlet was that Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. And so I caught a bunch of them and used them and had a giant hit this morning. So hopefully we get another one, but you never know. You never know what you're going to get, right? Box of chocolates and all. Nah, no rifle for me either, Terry. I'm a bow hunter, bro. Yeah, no rifle for me either. Although there's definitely places I would have rather have had a bow. or a rifle, because you could reach out and hit them a lot further away. Oh yeah, I definitely have to shovel today. I can't see the bottom. No, no catch, no catch. Just a solid hookup. He ripped me down the front of the pilings and then decided to go between the two pilings and break me off on one of them. It was big fish. All I got is a good look at its tail, and I was like, holy crap, that was a big fish. But now it's just talk about, because I can't get another one to do it. Maybe later, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this will happen. I'm hoping. I'm also hoping that none of these pelicans or ospreys decide that my bait looks good, because it has happened in the past. I am a Hoyt guy, but I like to go to Matthews maybe. I was thinking maybe check some Matthews. I've used Hoyt for so long. I've used them for so long. I was thinking about Bowtech as well. I was thinking about trading it out, but right now I have an older Hoyt. I was even going to do the possibly break down and get a crossbow, because you can get them here. I really just want a crossbow for one reason and one reason only. I just want to chase hogs with it. And then once I get myself all settled with hunting here, I am going to hunt a pig with a spear. I want to drop a spear on one. I feel like that would be pretty hardcore, man. No, on the Matthews? You don't like the Matthews? How about Bowtech? Do you like Bowtech? The old Oregon bows? That's what it used to be. You like Bowtech? I do like them. I haven't really picked up a lot of them to use. I've used Hoyt for years, though. I just can't stand it. They don't have a solo cam. I hate the dual cams, man. They suck. Yeah, I like Bowtech too. I'll be honest though, it feels like Bowtech is getting real short from axle to axle, and you better get your shots on point, or else you're just going to be missing everything. I've noticed that with Bowtech. They've gotten shorter and shorter axles, man, and it feels like every time they get closer and closer, your arrows are so much more deflection. You know what I mean? Like a 1/4 inch here is a huge amount just down the end. Man, that freaking snook smoked that thing. Really? I didn't think about that, Terry. I never even thought that through. A solo cam has a bump in it, so it has a weird rise. So when you release, does it have a weird... Wow, I never actually noticed that. I've never really fired very many single cams. I just hate that you have to constantly have to get it checked. Short axle means finger pinch, release only. I like release only. I don't do any finger pinch. I got these giant fat ass fingers that ain't good for anything except for balling them up and protecting myself. I am definitely going to look into that. It's let off clean and don't slack like a two-wheeler. So you like the single? You like the single or double? He's still living. He's still doing it. Still living his best life. Those fingers could grab a small gator. Morning, Ron. How you doing, buddy? You're right. These things could definitely grab a small gator. Lately, they've been grabbing a lot of friggin' PVC, which that means I'm outside. Everybody knows that means I'm outside in the ground if you're an electrician. I just came off of out in the Orlando job. I can't stand that drive, man. It wouldn't be so bad if it was like a 7 o'clock start time, but this 6 o'clock start time is like get up at 4 and then be out of the house by 5. You run into Orlando for an hour to get there before 6, and you never make it on time. At least I don't. I never make it on time. I can't. I suck. I am still working on trying to get used to this stinking mask or the CPAP. I get about 6 hours in, and eventually it starts bothering my nose, and then I yank it out. Diamond from Bowtech, 2-wheeler. Having Matthews as well, Pearson Boat, and a Hoyt, and a couple others. That DJI is one of the best cameras out there, dude. It's also extremely expensive. Oh, that sucks. So out of all your bows, you use the Diamond from Bowtech? 2-wheeler? Okay. So you do like Bowtech. Come on, man. Where you at, guys? I know you're in here somewhere. Somebody eat this fish. Brendan, I am going for snook primarily, and I am using pinfish today. I had a really nice one take down. He got me up in the pilings, broke me off. He ended up leaving with a nice gift, apparently. Unfortunately, it was not a small fish. It was a very large fish. Well, the only unfortunate part is I didn't catch it. And a shark release. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of release I have. I had to get a new one. I'm sure it's probably so old. It used to be really expensive. Everything used to be really expensive on that bow. I'm sure now you could probably buy everything that's on it for nothing almost. That's unfortunately usually how it works out, right? You buy it when it all comes out. Like I got a Montana black, photosensitive, fiber pins, and I like that a lot. I like it a real lot. I don't know if it's even something that was there. And then I got a Trophy Ridge drop. Oh my God, I can't even think today. My brains are full fart. Anyway, I got a drop. My drop is a Trophy Ridge. Black is my sights. And I don't remember my release. I don't remember it at all. Yeah, I don't remember my release. I do remember I spent like $200 on my damn release, though. I hunted Oregon with the Oneida. Oh, nice. Oh, what the heck? Oh my God, guys. We are on. We have our first fish right here, guys. We've got our first fish. He is running the right direction too. Oh yeah, boys. We got our first fish. And it's a jack. I'll take it. I don't care. Yes, it's a jack. First fish of the day. Jack Crevalle. Oh, we'll take it. I don't care. Not even the big one, dude. This right here would be phenomenal, phenomenal bait. You can keep him alive. Bring him down to the bring him down to the inlet. Drop him off to the side. Goliath grouper all day. I hear you, dude. Don't worry. I'm letting you go, buddy. I'm not eating you. I don't eat you guys. There you go, buddy. One jack. He said, I'm staying awake. One jack. There it is. Thank you, Cindy. Hell yeah, guys. One fish on. We got a fish. He snatched it. I'm happy. You're happy. You got to see a fish. Let's do it again. Bobby's dock again. Another pinfish, guys. Let me see if I can get this set up right here. Oh no, 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 no. This is another reason why I don't usually use fish for bait, because it's really hard to keep them in decent shape and to not drop them while you're trying to put them back on your lure or your hook. I mean, geez, I am really having a hard time here today talking. I swear this is my first language. I actually speak English. I know it doesn't sound like it. Ooh, big boys. Holy crap, a bunch of them too. Oh, that's 4 or 5 of them right there. Well, don't you worry, sweetheart. I will stay away from you guys. If you've got Bullseye with you, I'll even leave. We all know Bullseye is not my fave. He doesn't love me either. Dorsal hook it. You want me to dorsal hook the bait? I could dorsal hook it. It'll probably stay a lot longer. Stay alive a lot longer at least. They're really small. And for some reason, I tend to break their backs a lot, but I'll try it. Is he getting closer? I hear him popping off. What do you mean? Did I say male? What do you mean? What did I say that made you say that? Security restart and I missed the fish. Dirty. He's doing a security restart. That sucks, Dirty. It was a jack, man. Nice little jack. Yeah, I nose hook them sometimes. They don't last as long. I feel like they die fast in that. Oh, sorry. And girls. Sorry, yeah, you're right. You're definitely a female. That's funny. And I was hoping that tarpon was hanging out in here. For some reason, that tarpon rolls from this area here. I've seen him roll in here, and I've seen him roll over there a lot, but mostly in this little area right here between that dock down there, this piece right here, all this area in front of it, all of this. It's not a small one either. It's like a 60 or so pound friggin' tarpon, and it seems like he's in here every year. I seen the guy that owns this dock hook up on him one time. And I watched him jump out of the water. We all like, oh my God, is he going to actually land this thing? And the answer was no. He did not land it. We got to watch the whole thing though. That thing was jumping, doing backflips, and then all of a sudden his lure was in his hand. He's like, oh. John, welcome in. Hello, John. And yes, you are correct. I am in Florida. I am on the east side, and I am in Indian River Lagoon in Brevard County. What am I getting caught on now, man? Something hanging off here. All right, let's try another dock now. We pulled something off of this dock. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, buddy, we finally got one. We landed a jack. These are like perfect size pinfish for snapper. Apparently, these are also perfect size pinfish for snook because that thing took them quick, man. That was awesome. There we go. Now we're going to get it up underneath of this dock. This dock usually carries some kind of... Morning, J-Fish. Welcome in, buddy. This one usually carries quite a few snook. Now, they're normally on the smaller side. I normally don't pull big ones off of here. But I normally don't catch big ones on that other dock either that we hooked the other one on. Normally, I don't catch anything on that dock. But under this dock, for some reason, there's usually some kind of snook hanging out near it or in it, under it, around it. Cacao bell, lettuce. You didn't eat lettuce, did you? All right, let's get this guy underneath of it. Boom, baby. Perfect, 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 perfect. Bring it out into it a little further. Whoa. What was that? White Castle. Man, I like White Castle too. No, I'm not in freshwater. I'm in saltwater. There was a little gator by my house Friday or Saturday. I got a video of it. If you go back and look, John, on my in my shorts, you'll see that I have a little gator video, and I think it just got released today. Sounds awesome, actually, Terry. He said it will rock you. We will rock you. Stomach's all growling. They're from Punta? Yeah, that's on the West Coast. Over here, I'm on the East Coast. I'm about central east, all the way over by here. So I'm in the intercoastal. So basically, John, what you're looking at here is the intercoastal's running here. This is the river that's saltwater. And then that strip right there is the barrier islands where the rich people live. And then on the other side of that is ocean. So I'm only like, as the crow flies, 1.5 miles from the ocean, 2 miles from the ocean. But as the truck drives, I'm like 45 minutes from the ocean. Because I'm in between 2 friggin' causeways. So it takes me a little bit to get to one causeway, and then I gotta go north, or I can go north and then catch the causeway and then head south. But I'm basically dead center. You just never know. I don't fish the inlet very often though, guys. It's not like something I like to do. Yeah, not a problem, buddy. Yeah, you actually heard it, did you? I'm not surprised. It was growling pretty loud for a second there. My wife said. Sure, I lost just about damn near everybody, but sorry guys, I had to take that. That is my... I apologize. You should be better back now, right? Everybody good? Yes, no? You made a deal yesterday you're not liking? Uh-oh. That's not good. What kind of deal did you make that you're not liking? Yes, sir, I am back. I wasn't staying out very long, Matthew. I had to answer that as my boss. He's just back from vacation. He was like, where are you at? I said, I'm standing in the water fishing. He's like, what? What do you mean? I was like, I just went on vacation on Monday. I was like, but I can cut it short if you need me to. I just needed to get some stuff done. He's like, all right, let me find out what's going on. I'll get back to you. I'm supposed to go up to the Cape Canaveral Blue Origin project that just blew up. I'm going to be working on the blow up project. Oh no, if it snows here, I would go live. And is it snowing? Oh no. Does it even snow there? Do you get snow there? No way. No way you get snow there. Do you? Maybe up north part of it. I don't know. I'm curious. Cindy, do you actually get snow in Africa? For some reason, I just have a hard time seeing that. I don't know why. I'm guessing because I'm used to being like Africa being hot. I imagine you got mountains there, probably pretty big. I don't know. No way, that'd be cool. You got to go live then. You'll be marking history. You'd be marking history with that. That's cool. All right, guys, we are 1 hour and 39 minutes into the live. We have 10 people in and 29 thumbs up. Thank you very much for everybody. Yeah, I figured there would be places probably up in the high mountains or whatnot, or I don't know. I'd imagine. It's not something you would think, though, that would happen. You know, I don't know why, but but then again, when you think of South America, you don't think of snow either. And then you got the Andes that are completely covered in snow. I think of jungles when I think of South America. I was just going to say, they get shitloads of snow or rain out there in the rain season, man. They get flash floods. That I'm positive of. Oh, man, this is going to be really hard to land if we get something in here big worth catching. But we're going to try anyway because that's the way we do it. We like everything difficult. Nothing easy, nothing handed. On Sunday, I was harbinger of death, bringer of doom. Today, the only thing dying so far is my bait. It snows in the Arizona desert. You're right. Yeah, you're right. But you're up way high in the high Sierras, dude. It does a lot of things up there. They get crazy flash floods right away, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it'll turn into friggin' snow. Ice up, and then melt by the morning. It's weird. Armando Ortiz, welcome in, and thank you very much. I like the name, too. My nickname is actually Happy, and my wife used to call me the Hooker, so she called me Happy Hooker one day, and it's just stuck. I was like, that's it, man. She named the channel. My wife actually named it. My wife named the channel. Rightfully so. That is crazy. The 10th of June, it snowed there. That's nuts. Oh, we're definitely on the outgoing. All right, guys, there's nothing hanging out here today. Let's go to the next dock. Let's check it. Check it out, man. All right. Oh, my bait's not even alive. All right, let me go ahead and do the dorsal fin on the next one so we can keep him alive a little longer, but this guy is stiff. He's done for. He's now catfish bait. He'd work in offshore, though. All right, this is a decent sized one. Pinfish. This would work really good offshore. All right, Terry. Oh man, that took off. He's dorsal hooked. He'll stay alive a lot longer, guys. But he's not small, he's big. day off. Happy black. Kill one fish because the guy swallowed the hook, and all of a sudden you're happy black. Meet happy black. Harbinger of death, bringer of doom. That's funny. Sling. Yeah, there's a good chance. I am using pinfish. I hooked up on a monster this morning, Jay. I'm telling you, Jay, I hooked into a big one in the dock, man. His tail was sticking out of the water when I saw him, when he took off, when he broke me. He was not small, dude. I was really impressed on the size of that thing. And he broke me, so it was just that. Oh, no, that's actually my house, Ron. I'm not at my house. Yeah, I haven't seen that cormorant back either. The weird part is, remember when it was doing its swimming, I was like, why is it swimming like that? I've never seen a cormorant act like that before. And it must have got hit by a boat, is my guess. Or a shark took a chance, or something took a bite at him, because he had a big bite across his back and his leg was all busted. He wasn't going to do real well. Coming up with some pretty good docks here in a minute. Yeah, I do know they're here. That was a big fish this morning, man. I'll tell you that. He smoked it, man. Almost took the rod out of my hand. He hit that thing so hard. There we go. Throw him up in there. I just got whacked, dude. Oh my God, dude. He just smacked me and I pulled it out of his mouth, damn it. Oh, that sucked. That was a big fish. Son of a gun, dude. What in the world is happening today? Holy crap, man. He ate the hell out of that. And I pulled it out of his mouth. What the hell is going on here? What is it caught on? What the fuck, man? All right, here we go. Well, something did eat it. Swallowed the hell out of it. And then spit it right back at me. So let's go again. And right back up in there. No, what are we doing here, man? All right, something definitely swallowed it in there. And then spit it back at me. No straight hooks. This is a circle hook. It just wasn't in his mouth. When he set his mouth around it, I pulled it out of his mouth. I didn't give him enough time. No. This is Nomad. Nomad Design. Pandera. 20 pound. Damn it, dude. Well, we know they're in here and they're eating, so. Well, pinfish is a score. Power Pro Blues. Actually, no, it's not even a Power Pro. Like I said, it's the Nomad. It's the one I actually liked. It's not giving me the problems that the Power Pro does. Good God, that does give me some major problems. Let me see what the heck happened here. Does he even have all of his scales? Because they look like they got sucked off. Oh, yeah, he got whacked. Look at that. Whacked him there. And he got whacked pretty hard. All right. Let's see if he'll come back for it. Come back for it, buddy. It is nice waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 4 in the morning every morning. Even this morning, I woke up at 4. Somehow I fell back to sleep. My wife woke me up at 5 with the alarm. Her alarm, not mine this time. That was a change. Waking up to her alarm. Hell yeah, got me some poop. Got me some happy poop. Dang, man. Come on, Snookers. Come back through. You know, I did that for a very long time, Cindy. No joke. I woke up at midnight every single night almost. If it wasn't midnight, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. It was somewhere around that time. I get up to go to the bathroom and then go back to bed and wake up again and go back to freaking work. It's just a consistency. It was like every friggin' day. And now I don't do that. I don't wake up at midnight no more. It's pretty helpful not doing it. But now my body wants to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then it's like, hey, get up. It's time to rock and roll. Let's go. Still getting used to that CPAP machine. It's actually dangerous to not get your rest, man. I didn't realize how much it played a role in everything. try over here. Oh, damn it. That was horrible. I don't even know if that thing's awake now. Just whacked my friggin' pole. He's floating on top. I don't think he's even alive. Just hit that piling. Hell no, I just knocked him out. Wake up, dude. Are you good? I just smacked the pole with him. That's a fat negative. I know, dude. I slammed you into a pole, not on purpose. Yeah, you're done for. All right, well, someone else will get to eat that behind me. There you go. What's the next one? Oh, that was a good one, too. That was a perfect size. Too big. This guy's so tiny. All right, now he's a little guy. Now, actually, this one's little. There's a good chance a mangrove will eat him. He's really tiny. Whatever's in there is going to eat this guy. Yeah, I'm going with it. Nice job, Slayer. Nope. That's funny. Fish Slayer. That sucker hit that freaking piling so hard, it was over. Boom, done. I thought I might have knocked some sense into him. In reality, nope, there he is. I got him. I'm on. I got one. All right, guys, what is it? He ate it. What is it? It's nice. It is a nice stinky kitty. Ate a live bait, you son of a gun. Stick with shrimp and leave my bait alone, you turd. Stick with the shrimp and dead stuff. Stinky kitty ate my bait. Well, if you settle down, I'll let you go and you can go back to eating whatever you want to eat. Just stay away from my stuff from now on. Well, stop for a second. I had you. Stop, dude. All right, keep going, buddy. You got it. You got it. Good job. Stupid catfish. I have never caught a stinking catfish on live bait before other than shrimp. So that's a first for me. Even though I don't use them, but that's a first for me. I've never caught one on that. They usually like slower, dead bait. That one was very lively. Oh, I wonder if that's what picked up the first bait and took off running. There's definitely a good possibility for that, guy. That might have been what picked up the first time. Come on, this is really hard to get these suckers. I got one. I had one. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, well, you guys did it. Now I gotta, there we go. Empty some water out. They were really a pain in the rear end to catch. And that one's gone. Stupid fucking pig. All right, this guy's lively and he's hooked. No, what the fuck was that? All right, there, now that's in there and it's in the right spot. Big old stinky kitty. Yeah, he wasn't even that big either. He slammed that sucker too. They usually go after slower bait. That's why I was like, huh. Kind of weird that he just got eaten. He just got whacked. This one just got whacked. Yeah, well, it was alive. And that one stayed alive. Get in your spot. In there, get around there, whatever. After this cast, we'll move to the next dock. I imagine why not. Jim Jack, good morning, good morning. The mullet is definitely starting to pick up. Water's super dirty today. That was weird. He like caught a thermal and went up. Alrighty, this is a pretty good dock. The next one's the next one. Pretty good dock, then it slows down a little bit. We shall see. There's anything on the next three really good docks. These are pretty damn good docks right here. The next dock's the dock that when Dog Tags was here, I hooked that monster at the end. So hopefully he's down there waiting on one of these even this time. My birthday is approaching. When's your birthday? What month? This month? It's about to get fun here, man. It's about to get busy at the end of this month. At the end of this month starts the mullet run. That mullet run runs until about October, November here, but October it's pretty much it's in full swing. Some years are better than others, and maybe this year will be good, I hope. We'll see. The snook will be out and about. So will the giant reds, man. I've seen bull reds just rolling around in here. Huge, huge friggin' trout. Man, there's just giant fish that come through there at a time. August 16th. Nice. Hell yeah. We're kind of lacking in the rain department this year, though. I'm usually a little deeper where I'm standing, and it's not very deep at all. '57 and 6. My son is the 18th. Hell yeah. He's going 57 years old. Hell yeah. You ever think you were going to say that you actually made the 57? I sure didn't. I didn't think I was going to say I was even at where I am right now. 49, shit. In my 20s, I did such bad drugs, man. I thought I was for sure going to die. Oh, shit. Yeah, I outlived your dad, huh? Does it count if you don't know him? I don't know mine really well at all. I don't even know if he's still alive. Damn, your dad died at 54. That's young, man. Damn, that's young. Man, I'm looking forward to some breakfast this morning. Yeah, 36 and 37 in their know-it-alls, huh? That's funny. Shoot, I'm almost 50 years old and I still make stupid mistakes. I certainly don't know it all. I know enough to get myself in trouble. That's about it. Luckily, I'm good at it. Telling you, Jay Fish, I need it. I need it, man. I need it. This is the other part that I hate fishing with bait like this for is only certain fish eat it, and then you're stuck waiting, so you don't get anything in between. Stuck waiting on decent sized fish that are going to eat that pinfish. Yeah, it seems like when I get the bait, obviously when I get shrimp, it's everything in the water eats it, so it's guaranteed you're going to catch something. I've even struck out on that on occasion, but not often. Ooh, that was a weird sarcasm. Sarcasm. Scratched the back of my leg. I am so happy it's gonna stay like this again today. It's great. Nice clouded up. Overcast day. You gotta love those. Ah, oh, you suck. Somehow I got hooked right on the top. Oh, there it is. It came off. Thank you. Not sure this one's alive either anymore. They don't take the casting very well, do they? Hang on, guys. I got a phone call. I gotta take it. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. My poles are done. Some poles in to get some fixed. I had some tip issues with the I bought a nice custom rod, and I'm not a big fan of the tip that they used. It keeps like, not sure. It's got the brace from the back, and I want the brace from the front so that it doesn't do what it keeps doing. It keeps breaking off. And I have another, it's a little cheaper rod, just so that in case my, nephew or niece or something comes over to go fishing, they're not going to be using my expensive stuff. Oh man, in my 30s, yeah, I guess in the 30s I was still married, was I? Yeah, I was married in my 30s. I definitely didn't talk about politics. I hate politics, man. I absolutely hate them. Which one am I at right there? Oh, perfect. Didn't smack the top. I thought that's what was going to happen. He said 5 fingers of Colombian gold was $25. Holy crap. Shit, in my 30s, I was still tearing it up, man. I got divorced and then went wild again. I was wild before I got married, and I got married, divorced, and then went back to being wild. Got married, calmed down. Now we're good. We're no more trouble. MVP, what's going on, buddy? How you been? How is life, man? I saw that you were in the hospital a while ago. You back out there fishing again? I haven't really been looking. Ron Block Bassin, welcome in. Or Basin. It could be either or. I'm guessing Bassin since it's a fishing channel. Dang. That sucks. Still stuck at the house. Well, thanks for being in, man. Thanks for watching. I'll try to catch you a fish at least. I'm sure he's beat up now. He's done skipped across the top a couple times. Sure, I knocked this guy out too. I'm not trying. I'm doing it. I'm not only trying, I'm succeeding, Ron. You gotta at least tell him I'm succeeding. You know me, man. I just abuse all my bait. I hurt everybody's feelings. It's just my ways. Oh yeah, way worse. Piling's lives matter. Ron, I was a pitcher in high school, dude. I'm just trying to stay with it. I'm throwing the ball down the lane, letting it hit by wood. Yeah. He's not doing too hot. He might make one or two more casts, and then we'll have to switch him out for a lively one. I don't listen much. Yeah, I'm not good at listening either, Mike. Piling's lives matter. Piling life. All right, let's switch him out for a lively one. At this rate, I'll run out of bait, not catch any more fish. I'm just gonna let you live, dude, because you actually swam to the bottom. That one didn't die. He actually swam to the bottom. I mean, most of them do, but that one didn't. Good God, I hate these bait in the water. That was a perfect size bait, too. As soon as they touch the water, there's no chance of getting them back. Here's the downfall of running bait, fish-wise. One of your little guys right here. I'm gonna lose this one too. I can feel it. I'm gonna get this. Well, we didn't drop that one. We actually have bait again. Let's get back to it. Good Lord, I got bait and I cast like a sissy. Holy crap, today's got to get better. Paco, what up, dude? So did you guys figure out who you guys want to take SWC spot? Nah, man, I took a week's vacation, Paco. I may end up having to cut it short. They may end up having to go back to work with the doors. I'll be out at the Blue Origin where the rocket just blew up. I'll be out there fixing some of that. They did some serious damage with that rocket blow up. Once that rocket blew up, now I got to fix my doors that I worked on last time on it. So now I got to go back. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool job. The only problem it sucks is, I'll be 120 feet in the air. I'll be welcome in, sir. Yeah, these doors are massive, dude. I think the building's like 140 or something. I want to say like to the top of the doors is like 100, 120 or something. I can't remember. It was a ways up there. It was high, man. It was high. Oh, so you might be fishing tomorrow, huh? That'd be cool. Security is weird, dude. It's more of a trying to get on the base type deal is where the security comes into. It's real hard to get on that base without a reason to be there. Yeah, I just got my filled out my paperwork for my ID to go back onto the base. What just happened? Yeah, so who do you guys want to take up the other spot, man? We've got some guys that come in all the time, and we all know them. So who do you guys want? Paco's a pretty good portion of it. We've already got some guys in here, so you guys take your time if you want to. I got to replace SWC. We got one for Paco. Well, let's just say this. Let's see. Who do we have in here right now? That comes in all the time. Paco's in all the time. Let's see who else. Paco is in here, and Snook is always in here. So that's two for Paco. Paco. I just need some votes for Paco if you guys want Paco or Snook. There's the two that I know for sure that are always in here. Paco. All right, Paco. Welcome to your wrench, sir. There you go, Paco. You are now blue, buddy. Paco got the votes. You'd make both of them mods? Yeah, that's not a problem. Actually, that wouldn't be a problem at all. I'll make them both mods when Sniznook comes back. We'll throw him a blue wrench too. Well, welcome into the moderator, Paco. You've been here long enough to know my rules. The only thing I don't take is racism. Everything else is pretty easy going. I'm pretty easy going. I even let everybody pick on. I let everybody pick on, Jay. He loves it. He secretly loves it. I like both of them. Okay. I like both of us. I'm cool with that. All right, cool. There you go, guys. Albie comes in a lot too, guys. All right, so Paco, welcome to your blue moderator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to see SWC back. I guess I heard his feelings pretty good. Yeah, they do. This is true. This is true. Come on, man. I could use one more fish, but if not, it is what it is. Not just a fish killer. Oh, man. Didn't that guy call me a fish killer yesterday? He told me I'm a fish murderer. And I was like, well, how am I murdering them? I'm not even eating them. I don't even plan on keeping any. I'm going to try real hard for my snook this year, though. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah, J-Fish loves it, dude. He loves it. They're picking on him. He's like, yes. I look forward to this. Smart Boy's the one that really gets him the most, though. Fish thumper. There is a guy here that his name is Thumper. Thumper Fishing, I think his name is. He fishes here, but he fishes further north up by like Cape and all that. He fishes up that way. But he's also a really good fishing show too. But I don't think he does lives. I want to say he's videos. In fact, I'm pretty sure he is videos. All right, how are you doing? Are you hanging in there? Yep, you're swimming. You're good. I'm just going to sling this up here by the rocks, and I'm just going to let them hang out down up there. Yeah, I'm a good guy, Jay, when I'm not hurting feelings, I guess. Oh, well. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings. Just took it wrong. Oh, well. Life goes on, man. Life goes on. Yes, Smart Boy's been here a long time, dude. Yeah. Smart Boy. Jay, I'm going to give him a wrench just so he can hang out with you. Imagine if I give Smart Boy a wrench. Yeah, he has been around a long time. This is true. Yeah, dirty, me too, bro. I was like, dude, what the? You know what? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for this just a weak-minded person like that, dude. Like, get out of here with that shit. Yeah, I was surprised he took it so seriously too. I guess you can't change it though, you know, life goes on. You can't help when someone gets their little feelings hurt. A 100%, Jay. I fall in the river all the time. I fall in the river too, but unfortunately I fell in the river the last time I fell in, I went in with my everything. My phone was on, my reel and rod was in my hand. I tripped and went in underwater, and the bag actually really works well. The bag that I have is dry. And now the box that I have in the box is 100% dry as well. I don't know, guys. Come on, baby. There's got to be one more fish in here somewhere, right? We are running close to 2.5 hours in. We are 2 hours and 37 minutes in. Yeah, you would, Jay. You'd be the first one in the bathroom. If I gave Smart Boy even a little bit of power, Jay, you'd be in the bathroom every second of the day. Yeah, that would be freaking hilarious if I just gave him power for one day. He come in and seen he was blue. Jay would be in his own bathroom so fast. It'd be actually really funny. Yeah, that'd be funny. He'd have it long enough to lose it. God, that would be really funny though. It'd almost be worth watching. We'd all end up in the bathroom. I'm like, how the hell did I end up in my own bathroom? I'll be honest, Cindy. I think Khan was him. I really do. I wish Khan really. I don't know if it actually is him or not. And if he was, and he was just arguing with himself with two phones. But I wonder if Khan is actually him, because you know Khan never came back again. He was around for like 3 or 4 fishing times or something like that. A couple handfuls of fishing times. That was the only character I liked. If it actually is him, that's the only character I liked of Smart Boy's characters. He's got so many, it's so hard to keep up with him. Cosmos, welcome in. This is Florida. That is correct. This is the east coast of Florida. This is the Indian River. And I am in the Indian River Lagoon, fishing with some pinfish. We've got one jack, one stinky kitty. We lost a really big snook, but I've got about an hour left or so, depending on this battery. I'm at 37 on a battery. I do not have another hour left. Yeah, they were going back and forth. That's why I was like, maybe it's not him, but I wonder if he had like the phone right in front of him and he was just doing both of them at the same time. You know, I wonder. Yeah, you're right. He did have a different way of talking. I wish Khan would come back, to be honest. I really liked Khan. I thought he was cool. He's the one that turned me on to that Marsala Graham or whatever it is. That stuff is actually really good. My wife is not a fan. She hated it, but I actually did not mind it, and it was quite hot. Yeah, you're right. They did talk. They did do that. No fishing today, just killing pinfish. It is. It's like a slow murder, too. It's the worst. I'm keeping them alive as long as I don't bang them off the friggin' pilings, but I'm not doing too well with the not hitting the pilings part. As Ron likes to point out. Fish killer. I should put out a shirt that says Happy Hooker, fish killer down the arm. Fish killer. Harbinger of doom. Bringer of death. I switched it up. Well, I'm going to be really liking eating. FK for short. That's great. Happy Hooker. HHFK. Do you have a fish you want dead? Leave them to me for a little bit. I'm going to start wearing an executioner's mask. Come out here with my executioner mask on. I'm here to kill some fish. I heard they deserve it. Oh, they do have a mild masala? Okay. I'll tell you what, that masala, I was thinking about trying this tikka masala. I have this jar of tikka masala, and I was thinking about trying it. My wife's a little scared to try it, but I might try it while she's working. This way, if it's horrible, she don't have to go through it. And if it's not, then she can enjoy it when she comes home. It's not a bad idea, actually. No, sir, John. I don't normally wear the sunscreen. I actually hate when it gets in my eyes. So what I am wearing, here, I'll give you a quick look. I wear a hood, a hat, no sunscreen, and then I have long sleeves all the way around. See? And then the other half of my body is in the water. So I don't stress out about that. Oh, this lady, if she goes right to that friggin' dock, she's gonna kill it. No, she's not. That's great. All right, we got a couple more docks left to hit. Let's get moving. We're at 35% on our battery left, guys. 35%. And this pinfish is still alive. Heck yeah. Damn. Alrighty, guys. The other half is definitely covered by a beer. Any bits. Is it delicious on chicken? That's exactly what I was going to use. I have some of the chicken and the masala, tikka masala, so I was thinking about doing that. John Paquin, yes I am. Yes I am. I am in Florida, Brevard County, and I am fishing at the moment the Indian River. And it is our lagoon. I'm not allowed to keep any reds. I can catch them all day, I just can't keep them. Yeah, I had a feeling chicken was going to be good in it. Looks like the Gulf of America. No, I still call it the Gulf of America too there, J-Fish. The jogger. I'm live bait today, John. I am using pinfish. Oh, he's been eaten. He got hit. Son of a gun, something whacked him. He's not swimming real well. I was hoping that would actually, something whacked him though. Something did hit him. He's got a ring around his side, so he got sucked up with something with soft lips with no teeth. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's already pre-made. The masala tikka is already pre-made, and I don't mind the actual masala graham. Graham, I think that's how you say it. Did I just get eaten? Something was on him. We're gonna have to switch this guy out for another lively one. Me too, John. As absolutely, and actually seeing how this is actually clouded, overcast today, all day today, I could have used top water all day, but I chose to use these bait. I don't normally do this. This is something I normally do not use. I don't do a lot of it, at least. And you might actually, nah, he's not gonna make it. Another one down, guys. Another bait down. Some of these darker ones. Some of these darker ones. They're a little bigger than I want. How about you? This guy right here is the one I'm going to use then. All right. Bigger than I wanted, but it'll still work. Let's see. Ouch. Let's see if we get to keep them. I like to drop them because they stab me with these damn spikes on their back. They are called pinfish for this reason right here. Look at all them. Pins galore, dude. And every one of them are sharp. Every one of them want to stab you. And every one of them will stab you. And do stab you. Ouch. See? Dang it. It hurt. So they're so thin that they actually stab you just like a hypodermic needle. And they go very deep into the fingers, unfortunately. Strikes again. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm hoping I get on some good snook. I got on a real nice one this morning, like right away, man. Right away, I got on a really nice one. He broke me on the pilings, and that's the last one we saw. We did catch a jack and a nasty-ass catfish, but that has been the gist of our day so far. Well, I kind of know that when I came out here with the pinfish that this was going to be a possibility because the pinfish isn't always catching fish. It's not always catching. A lot of times you're just taking a bait out to walk, more or less. I'm going to have to pull that pin out of my friggin' finger. I feel like it's in it. They break off. That's the other part that I hate about them is they get in you and they break off into your skin all the time. I call it a grunt. You like grunts? Got grunts around here too, but we have them mostly in the ocean. Our grunts are usually in the ocean side. Ruby red lips and stuff. Them usually out over there at the on reefs and whatnot. Inside of here, I never see grunts though. can catch them on occasion at the inlet, but now I never catch them in here. But not to say it doesn't happen, because I have caught whiting in here. I always found to be really weird. I still find it to be very strange that I catch whiting in here. Yeah, I see people do that too. I'm from Sarasota. Oh, okay. There you go. Sarasota, huh? Yep, Sarasota. I'm not allowed in any bar that I've ever been in Sarasota. I got kicked out of every single one of them. That's how stupid I can be when I get drunk. I got removed from so many bars. Yeah, there's usually bull sharks in here. That's guaranteed. And lately, I just saw my first gator. I think he was a gator. It could have been a crocodile, but I believe it was a gator. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping it was a gator, because then he won't stay here long. If he was a croc, he could turn us into home, and then I got to deal with him for the rest of the time now. Luckily, he's little, and hopefully he moves on. Goes back to one of the creeks that he came out of, probably. Mike Wazowski, welcome in. That's a good one too. Shark fishing at night is good. Albeit it's definitely an acquired taste, and it definitely, each one has its own little flavor. You know what I mean? I definitely know that. I tried an Atlantic sharp nose. I think it was called an Atlantic sharp nose. I believe that's what it was. It was good, but it was definitely a flavor that you... I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to say it's like bad, because it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best flavor for me, I guess. It's an acquired taste. It's something that you're going to have to get used to, or you just like it right off rip. Flaky. Yeah, I guess it gets flaky. It's definitely the taste. The flavor is definitely different. It's got a definite different flavor. Sure don't taste like a lot of the fish that you eat. Yeah, taking the bait out sucks. You gotta swim it out, put it on a friggin', one of those drones. I like those dropping drones for that. That's nice. I've seen quite a few, but they want some money for those drones. They want a couple grand for those drones. Soak it in milk. Okay. Oh, dude. Black sea bass is amazing. I wouldn't say it was fishy. I didn't feel like it was fishy. It just had a flavor that was something that I've never really tasted. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It didn't taste horrible. It was cut out immediately. Once it came in, it got cut, it got diced up and bled out immediately and gutted immediately. So it didn't have all the pissing through the skin and all this other crap in it that it was going to do. The guy that I was with said, "This is the one you want. This is the one you want." I didn't think it was the best. I didn't think it was the worst. Would I eat it again? Yes. Would I go out of my way to go get it? No. But in reality, let's be honest, nobody's going out of their way to catch sharks because they automatically show up anyway. As soon as you go offshore, sharks are here. Part of the way it goes. When does season open back up for snook again? I can't remember. Should be soon, right? The fishiness. All right, fishing shack. Milk and onions take out the fishiness. All right. You're just a catch and release guy, huh? I want to start eating more fish. That's actually something I want to start doing a lot more. Eating more of it. I feel like I should eat a lot of it. It's supposed to be really good for you. The omega-3s, the fats, the protein's there for it. We all know my fat butt needs to lose more weight. Saving Grace, let's go. What's going on, sir? How are you? Michigan, huh? Locked up in Michigan. It's cold up there in the winter. Good Lord, it's cold. Season starts September 1st. That's what I thought. Thank you very much. I knew Dirty was going to be the one to find it. I can always rely once Dirty goes, okay, let me go over here and check real fast. He'll come back with the right answer. How are you so close to the edge? What in the world is going on there? That thing was like 2 inches of water jumped out of the water. That was weird. That's really, really close to the edge. Oh, ice fishing. Yuck. So cold. I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Second day of vacation, dude. Actually, if you count my weekend, which I did, I was on vacation for 4 days so far. But as far as vacation days go on being removed from my PTO, it's just 2 so far. And it sounded like I may end up having to come off of it early and go back to work because apparently my job is about to start, which I didn't really want to do yet, but it is what it is. Life goes on. The money's good. Oh, it got shallow, buddy. Look at that. That got shallow quick. It's all about the gravy, baby. Yeah, I definitely want to start eating more fish. I just think it's a better diet. Oh, come on, September 1st. We got to get through this. I guess we got to get through this month first, and then we can pull on to the next, getting to keep some snook again. Thank God. Albie, I walk up to like chest deep though, dude. Normally this water right here is at least waist deep. That's why I showed you this. This is normal. This is not normal. And my legs are not pretty, dude. I got some ugly ass legs. I just got big giant legs. Yes, snapper is probably my first go-to to go eat, aside from snook. But you know, obviously you don't get snook all year round, but snapper is definitely one of my favorites. I wish I lived further south so I can get into the yellowtail a lot more, but I unfortunately do not. Ooh, what was that all about? Well, that's why I said that, Albie. I'm usually waist deep, anywhere from knee to waist deep, but I get sometimes I'll get up to like chest deep. I don't have my phone on me normally when I'm that deep though. Although last year when I got in here during the fall run, the fall mullet run, this sucker was really deep last year. Real deep. Remember when I went through those pilings back there? I was chest deep. I had to pull you guys up to my face. Albie said, hell no. Goes past my knees. I'm done. Not me, buddy. I'm in it. I'll be chest deep. I do it in the ocean like that too sometimes. My wife don't like it because the sharks do circle you out there. They'll get up on you and start circling you. Yet been bit though. Sheephead is very good too, fried. I agree. Some red snapper, me too. Albie, me too, buddy. I ain't gonna lie, buddy. When they took my friggin' red snapper away this season, I was very upset. And the way they did it was so dirty. It was like they didn't like us, the way they went about it. And the way they took that away from us made me feel like they had something against the Atlantic coast for us to do red snapper. Now, this is usually a snapper spot, but I have pulled my tarpon out of here too. I just went between the pilings. Get out of the pilings, dude. There you go, back there. Get in there. Yes, the water was low. That's because it's spring when dog tags was with me. The water was very low in the spring. It usually is. This time of year, though, we usually have tons of rain coming in, and that raises this river up heavily. But we really have been slacking on our rain department this year. I'm kind of surprised we haven't got as much rain. Marine and Army Mom, what's going on? How you been? What's the difference in flavor? I've never eaten a freshwater drum. What was that? That was big, whatever that was. Came up to the top, freaked itself out. Fish and Shack, I have yet to do that. I mean, I've eaten freshwater. I have not yet eaten a freshwater drum. I've eaten the saltwater drum, sheep's head, all the different drum species, but I've not yet to ever eaten a freshwater drum. I think MVP catches them quite often, actually. Shoot you back there. There you go. His butt is gonna swim right up into those pilings. All right, go back that way. There, that works. Man, I like how those pinfish skip like that. Thank you, Albie. Thank you for my gift, sir. Barbie Reynolds, welcome in. Or I should say Barbie Reynolds' son, welcome in. Yeah, I know that. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool when it does that. This sucker wants to be all up in those pilings. Does not want to be away from them. He wants to be right up on them. That's just the top of one. Really? I didn't know that. That sounds good. Nice, Barbie. Boy, this water certainly is dirty, though. Good Lord, it's so dark. Last few months, it's been so clear. It's been really nice, but we've gotten a little bit of rain here in the last week or so, and it's dirtied it up. But it hasn't raised it any. I'm surprised. Maybe they still haven't lifted the gates yet. Yes, we catch trout on the East Coast over here. Yeah, John, we catch East Coast over here. We catch them, but to be honest, I don't get them as much as I'd like to here. I catch them from time to time, and they seem to be extremely affected by the weather here, unfortunately. And so, like, I think last year we got a 20-degree weather day, or for a couple of days, and it killed a lot of fish, man. We lost a lot of fish last year. I find it to be weird, but Yeah, only saltwater trout though. We definitely got the saltwater trout. They're in here plenty. Unfortunately, they're not as much down here as I'd like though. I'd like for them to be everywhere over here, but I just get lucky from time to time and catch them early morning on top water. Yeah, when they are here though, they're here. When they're here, they come in a pretty big school. They come in some pretty large schools. I've wore them out on some of these docks over here, man. I've pulled, I think the number I pulled was 30, was it, Cindy? Keep me honest here. I think it was 30 I pulled off of that one dock, but it could be less. I'm not positive. Cindy will keep me honest. Oh, thank you, Barbie. Much appreciated. I know. Let's go try this dock next, shall we? Yeah, I know. And you guys got large ones, man. You don't have little tiny ones. Like the largest one I've ever caught here was 28 inches. I know you guys got really large ones over there. I know you guys can pull 30s and bigger. Now, I've heard stories of 36-inch ones, and I just always look at it as a story. I've never seen a 36-inch trout, man, sea trout. Would I like to? Hell yeah, I would love to see that. Even if it wasn't me catching it, I would like to have seen a 36-inch trout. 24, nice. It's pretty good. $32, sorry. Thank you. I knew Cindy would keep me honest. I caught 32 of those trout, but they weren't big. Everybody was like right on the cusp of keeping. Ooh, I almost knocked another one out. All right, where's the rocks? I know you're in here somewhere, and I don't want to trip. Oh, what we got here? I think that first one was the big one of the day. Right? That's true. It's a true story. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind catching some trout over there, though, man. You guys got really large trout over there, which is pretty impressive to me because I do like catching them. And mainly I like catching them because it's like if you get into one, you're going to get into a few of them because there's usually a school. That's what I loved about it. I was like, man, it's always a school of them. And they're all about the same size. So if you got in a 25-incher, the next one you're going to catch is going to be right around the same size. And then, like, you know, vice versa. As many as you catch out of that crew right there, that's going to be all about the same size. "32-inch pike." That's a pretty big pike, dude. I have never even caught a pike. Not even once. Never caught a pike. I've caught pickerel. Tons of those. Lots of pickerel. Never caught a pike. Never caught a walleye for freshwater. I've caught a 3-pound largemouth. That's my PB. I've got a 5-pound smallmouth, and that's my PB. As far as the bluegill, I'm probably a 1 or 2 pounder or something. I've caught some pretty big bluegill out of it. For catfish, shoot, I never really did a lot of it. And I'd say channel cats, maybe 3 to 5 pounds, probably somewhere along those lines for channel cats. And then my biggest carp I ever caught, I think, was like 15 or 16 pounds, and it was pretty good size. It was a grass carp in Washington. I don't really have a lot of freshwater big ones. Yeah, muskie and a smallie. Yeah, there you go. 17 largemouth. Nice. Pike, salmon, then my dream fish, a sturgeon I would love to catch. Dirty. I've got a 59-inch sturgeon that was beat by 1 inch in a fishing tournament that I was in. I got a 59-inch. At the very last hour of the day, someone caught a 60 and beat me by 1 inch. I'll tell you what, though, sturgeon tastes phenomenal. My goodness. And salmon's always good. Salmon's good eating, good catching. It's fun. It's just all around fun. All righty, let's get moving up this way then. Let's try in here next. Where are we at on temp? 20%, guys. Oh, nice. So you used to milk them, John? I think that's what you do, right? You just milk their bellies and squeeze them all out and then put them back in the tank, right? I don't think they kill them. I believe they just milk them, right? I believe if you want babies, you've got to milk the male as well, but it's done the same way. And then you mix them, if I remember correctly. Hard-boiled eggs are good, man. I'm starving. I think if I had the big sturgeon on my paw, I would scream like a little girl. The biggest one I've ever seen caught that was 21 or 22 feet long. And pulled up right there in the mouth of Ilwaco, bro. Right behind the big bridge. Oh, you do take the babies out. Okay. I was just curious. I wasn't sure if it was like a milking thing, and I'd never seen it done. I just know that the caviar is pulled out of sturgeon, and then what sturgeon it is depends on the type of caviar, from what I understand. And the great white sturgeon and the balut sturgeon is apparently the highest sought after. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I understood that's to be true. And paddlefish, apparently too. That's nasty. I didn't like it. Yeah, they are. That's cool, man. So you actually have to harvest the fish, sell the fish, take the eggs. So they don't just milk it. I thought they just milked them. I don't know why I thought that, but I guess I was hoping. It takes so long for them to get so big to do eggs. Isn't it like 20 years to grow that thing out and then just to get the egg? And then that's it? That's crazy sounding. It's a long time to wait for that thing to produce eggs. And then you only get one time, huh? She must have been thinking this is where rednecks come from. What'll come right to you? The sturgeon, or are you talking about the paddlefish? I see my buddy catching paddlefish in Kentucky, and he told me he wasn't all that impressed. I think it's what he said. He said, I'm not going to eat them again. They're not very good. I guess you get to eat them out there in Kentucky. But it's a big fish. Sturgeon? Yeah. Sturgeon are cool, dude. Sturgeon are awesome. You guys ever see that sturgeon that bit that, that sucked that mermaid's head up at one of the shows? That had me dying, man. They don't have no teeth, so there wasn't no scars or nothing. It ain't gonna leave no mark, but that had to be funnier than hell. Oh, no kidding. That makes sense. If you hand feed them, eventually they get so used to it that they see you and think you're food. That makes perfect sense, actually. I'll tell you what, it is not an easy day today for these damn snook. We saw one today. Well, and that guy right there is probably talking LinkedIn. I just smacked his face on the piling. I want a pet pike and largemouth bass. We got a Barbie, you got yourself a big pond? A pike sure as heck won't do really well in the water, in a tank at all. I knew I knocked his dumb ass out. Look at that. Just laying down there. That's no good. Just a laying. Let's hope you actually can make it now, buddy. Let's see. You gonna make it? I doubt it. But hopefully you could swim off. Bringer of doom. Oh man, we're at the end of our dock. Wake up, fishy! Son of a bitch, man. How friggin' annoying is that? Damn, I lost another bait due to dropping it. Dude, it's ridiculous. Dropped far too many today. Not an easy bait to put on in the water. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, I'm kidding, man. Oh, you want you like the ponds you can swim in. I think they're called, shoot, I can't believe I'm having a hard time remembering what they're called. I want to build one myself. Rec pond. Recreational pond. That is also what I want to build as well. I think a rec pond would be a really cool idea. It'd be fun. Be able to throw bass in there, throw a bunch of bait in there. Actually, to be quite honest, I don't even know if I want the bass part, because after I see how much it costs to friggin' feed them all the time. I'm not talking like a 5 gallon, no, 5. Now Freddie Mercury. Nice. I like to fish with goldfish in the Peace River to catch bass and catfish. Hey, have you ever seen any, when you go over there to Peace River and fish it, have you ever found any, the hell's the name of that? Megalodon teeth? Meg's teeth? I understand they're pretty prevalent over there because it was a pupping area for them back in the day. Like Zach Ketchum would catch them all. He don't have a big pond. There's a lake behind his house. He has a pretty good pool he turned into a pond, I'm pretty sure. Unless he's moved. Catch them all. I'm pretty sure Zach Ketchum is Miami or whatever that area is down there south. Yeah, Zach Ketchum's nice, Albie. I watch his fishing all the time. He catches so many cool fish, dude. Coral Spro. Still exist? I mean, I don't think you'd be wrong, to be honest. It's not like we know everything. I am using a BKK Malto or Maltu hook. It's a circle hook. It is an offset circle hook by BKK. A guy I watch on YouTube uses them, and I kind of wanted to try some new hooks. I'm always in the look for a really good hook. I'm on the look for a really good hook. I feel like I always am, to be honest with you. I'm finding I like different name brands for different things I do. If I'm offshore, I love Owner. They're just a nice, solid reel. Or, I'm sorry, a solid hook. Owner. And I guess I use Mustad offshore every once in a while too, but mostly Owner. And then in the river, man, I use a lot of different things. I use Owner. I use Gamakatsu. I use pretty much tried all kinds of different ones. I'm not favorite of any of them, though. Coral Springs. I think Zach is out west of us. Oh, he's out west. How come I thought he was? Man, that's weird. I could have sworn he was like Lauderdale or something. He's in Coral Springs, is he? I didn't know that. All right. I wasn't sure where he lived. I love how he got that those two fish to breed, and he came up with that golden. What is that, arowana or something? He's got that golden arowana in the back of his house. West of us. All right. Try my dad's hooks. Still in there stealing your dad's hooks in there, buddy? A garfish and a goldfish, huh? We got on time here. We're about, oh guys, we got 15%, which means we're about to end this whole thing today. We got 3.5 hours into it though. That's pretty good. I want to go to the end of this dock and throw this at the end because there's usually a lot of bigger stuff hanging out back here for some reason. I did smack another one actually, Ron. At least 4, Ron. Oh, I'm stuck on something on the bottom. What were you stuck on, dude? Did you get eaten? You must have been stuck on something. Yeah, I still want to make my way down to you, Dirty, to go see if we can't go catch some peacocks. That'd be fun, man. That'd be a blast. At least I think it would be. Yeah, is it? That's what I'm talking about. I like that. Well, I guess I'm gonna try this rock right here. This likes to hold some smaller snook on it on occasion. And I'm gonna turn around and head out of here because I don't normally fish the rest of these docks. They're kind of pointless. The rest of them are kind of pointless. I've been through them a bunch. There's a bunch of fish back there, but it's a lot of walking for very few fish. I usually walk up to this section in here and I might fish a couple more docks usually, but that's it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty soon we should have peacock pinfish. Thank you, Cindy. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of it. I'll be headed back to my house here in a little bit. I got a little ways to walk though. Luckily, I got some more bait to do the walk with. Not a lot, but a little. I got a couple of docks I want to hit on the way back. Yeah, they're definitely making their way north. I'm happy with it. I'd like to see that. I would love to catch me some, not have to drive 3 hours just to catch me some peacocks. Please fly me and my dad out for fishing. Well, you really think I make a lot of money, huh? I agree. Paco, shrimp is the best because you catch more. And I catch equally sized big fish with a little shrimp. And everybody always wondered why I always don't bother with the fish. And mainly because it's a lot harder to pull them out. You know, for one, you got to get the net out. You got to do all of that. I mean, that's how I got these ones. I pulled them all out with a net. This was a cast net. And then, really, you only get so many species that are even going to eat it, you know? So like snook, jacks, ladyfish, all that stuff's going to come crazy. Then your reds, you may get some. You know, you may find a red that wants to eat the pinfish, but snook's almost 100%. You know, snook love them. Nah, me neither, buddy. Weston is infested with peacocks. Weston, Florida. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Now I know that's where I need to go. Weston. Oh, you're not swimming very good. Kid's got some big dreams. That's the way to go, though. Dream huge and hope for the best. I will give it to you this much, Barbie. You sure are trying, buddy. I know that you are trying. You got to give it to you, dude. You got to give you the effort. I'll give you the effort. Man, this thing is not wanting to be up near these rocks. It is running away from these rocks. There's got to be a reason. And snakeheads, very cool. That's something I want to go down there and catch, is some snakeheads. I heard they're delicious too. Dude, if I could, I might actually do something like that if I could. But I cannot do that. I'm not a financial man like that. I keep myself and my wife doing just fine, but that's about where I draw the line. I wish I could do stuff like that. Put out like a, you know, some kind of, I don't know, maybe win it or something along those lines, or a raffle or something. That would be cool. But I don't have that kind of money, buddy. He's not rich. Yeah, he's rich. Just keep asking. Yeah, I'm rich. I wish I was, buddy. Yo, Happy, buy me a car. Please, 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 please. He drives a Cadillac. I don't. I do not drive a Cadillac. I wish I did. All right, guys, I'm going to walk back this way. Well, we got 3 hours and 41 minutes into our day today, guys. I do appreciate everybody for coming in, and thank you very much. Sorry we really didn't get on them today, and I'm sucks that I lost the first chance that I had at a snook, and it was a big one. But oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Thanks for coming in. I hope everybody comes back on the next one. I will be back. I will be back again this week. I don't know exact date. Keep an eye out. I know I said I was going to put this one up, but I forgot all about it, and I got sidetracked and totally didn't. So I apologize. But I'm going to keep going at it, buddy. Everybody, thank you very much for coming in. Thanks for sticking it out with me, guys. Peace!